Hello everyone. So I'm here today with Haru, my Kendo Kokoro Rosita head on my 62 centimeter Dollzone girl body. And I am here today to apparently adjust her shoe. What is going on? Anyway, I'm here with her today because she actually is the reason why I am doing this video, because she made me aware of something that I have been feeling for a while but have not really been understanding, and that is that I have not been fully appreciating my dolls. Now, I love my dolls and adore them and am so grateful to have them, and I love them. I love my collection right now. I really do. But that does not mean I've been appreciating them and understanding what I have in my face, I guess is the best way to put that. For instance, my girl here. I have been for a while, and this has been something I've been feeling for a while, but I have been really wanting a, excuse me, a standard SD sized girl. And I think my want for that has basically come about because a lot of people either have Feeble 60s or they're waiting for Feeble 60s, and they seem awesome. Their bodies seem awesome, and it's amazing that they're standard size and just everything. I've just been admiring them and really wanting one, and I think that's what made, started this pining feeling in me. But and pining for that and not being able to afford it, because of course my money was tied up in my Mini Fee and Puka Fee, and also my Lutz, Kid Delph Masca, and my Anoa Lucis. In pining for this standard SD sized girl, though, I was overlooking this standard SD girl right in front of my face, which is so ridiculous. I realized that, like, how ridiculous I was when I looked over at her yesterday and decided I wanted to put her in the tights I bought for her a while ago, which are these. I bought these for her a long while ago and never got around to putting them on her because they don't go with the Lolita dress she was in, and I really like her in that Lolita dress. But I decided, hey, I wanted to try these on her. So I did. But then it didn't stop with that. I kept going. I changed her shoes because these tights clash with those shoes since they both have flowers on them. And then I put her back in her bloomers over the tights, which, that's just classy. And then I put her in this skull shirt because Halloween's coming up. And this is pretty much the only Halloween related item I actually have, unfortunately. But then it didn't stop there. It turns out her wig, which if you remember is teal and long, clashed something fierce with this shirt. It looked awful. Like, it just dragged her down. So I put her in this blonde and pink wig. You can kind of see the pink over here a little bit. It is a Leak World wig that has pigtails on it that, clip on and off. So I actually took the pigtails off because they didn't go with this outfit very well. But I think this wig looks great on her. And then I finally decided to bite the bullet and change her eyes, because her last eyes, they were from Candy Kitten, and I really, really liked them, but I had to admit they were too big for her. They were just too big for her. I got them in the wrong size, and I didn't want to admit it, so I just kept with it. But I ended up going, enough is enough, so I changed her eyes to, weirdly enough, the original purple eyes I got her that I thought didn't fit. It could be how I was putting them in, but they fit now. The dome is high. Higher than I would like, so I'm going to get her another pair of eyes, but they do fit, and they are a much better size. I really, really like this size in her. And then of course I put her in this hat because it belongs to her now, and it's the only hat I really had that looked super cute on her. So yeah, I changed her up, and in doing so I realized I have a SD girl right here. She's pretty much standard size because of her heeled feet. So these tights, for instance, don't fit her as well as it might fit someone else. Like if she had her flat feet on, they'd fit perfect. But she does not, and I'm not changing her back into her flat feet just for these tights. But yes. Sorry, that made me laugh the way I said that. I don't know why. Anyway. But yeah, she's very standard size, and I love her body. It's very stable. For instance, it's very stable and heavy and very shapely. I love the shape of it. I love the posability of it. I love the way she slouches. I just love it. I love the posability of it. Dollzone did a great job with this body, and I just love how shapely it is. If you notice how shapely it is, I love her thighs. I love her gorgeous, gorgeous hands. Like, Dollzone did so great. But I was so busy pining for something else that other people have, that I was not looking at her and fully appreciating her for who she is and appreciating her body for what it is, and appreciating just her sculpt. Like, I love the Rosita head from Ken no Kokoro. I love this head. True, it is yellower than her body, but I don't know. In some light, I barely even notice it. In others, especially when it gets really crappy night light like this, I can really notice it, but you can barely notice it on camera, as you can see. So, I don't know. I just was not appreciating that I already had her and can do things with her, and just dealing with her. I was so busy wanting something else that I was not looking at what was already in my face. And that just really, really upset me when I realized that. And I don't want to do that anymore. I'm not saying, you know, I'm going to stop buying dolls and whatnot. And, you know, something catches my fancy, I'm going to go for it. But at the same time, I'm going to start really appreciating what I already have, taking care of what I already have, and not, you know, finishing with a doll and then immediately jumping to a new one, like jumping into buying a new one. I don't want to collect like that. I want to collect and appreciate and love my dolls. I don't want to collect just to have as many as I can. And it feels like I've been doing that for a bit here. Not like the whole entire time, but for a long bit. It feels like I've been doing that. And I don't really want to do that. I want to realize the potential of the dolls I have as well, because, you know, I didn't realize her, it feels like I didn't realize her full potential because I didn't play with her enough. And because I didn't even realize, you know, she's pretty much a standard SD, and that I didn't even fully understand how awesome her body was. I think in part that was because of how bad the box opening went for my Dollzone Greta, who was the original head for this body. But at the same time, that's not completely to blame. I had time to deal with her, to dress her, to mess with her, to, you know, do whatever, and I haven't done any of it until pretty much yesterday. Like, I changed her into her Lolita stuff a while back and then put her on my shelf, and then didn't do much else with her when I really should have, because she is fulfilling the SD girl need I have, because guess what, she is one, and I need to fully realize that and take care of her and do stuff for her. And that is my I almost want to say kind of like a New Year's resolution thing, but it's a little early for that. But I feel I definitely want to start realizing what I have, taking care of what I have, and doing more with what I have, rather than moving on to any next new project that comes along. Especially since, as of right now, I am not collecting the dolls in my main story. I'm collecting dolls based on characters I am coming up with once I find a doll I like. So because of that, I feel like this is a good time to take a pause, write down what I still need to fulfill storyline, what I need to fulfill the characters I already have here. It's a good time to reassess and take care of my collection as it is now. So I just I wanted to share that. I if only to talk it out and just and deal with it, because in all honesty I have been feeling odd in the hobby as of late, and I think I'm really pinpointing what has been going on, and that's just I have been too busy pining away rather than going, oh my god, I have all these beautiful dolls in front of me, why don't I just play with them? So, if that makes any sense. So I hope it did, and sorry for this long video. I'm going to actually stop this video and record another one because there's stuff I want to share about my collection. I was also part of why I was feeling some melancholy, so to speak. And so, yeah. So thank you very much if you watched this video. I can understand if you didn't. It was a long one about something really stupid. But if you made it through, thank you so very much. And I'll see you in the next video.